Good morning. Week 16, Destination Fantasy Football Podcast. We are here. It's Christmas Eve, y'all. It's Christmas Eve. Um, Man, before we even get to any of that, wake up, Mr. West. What's going on, bro?
I'm trying.
I feel you there, Mr. Reed. How you doing?
Man, I feel pretty good, man. How you guys feel?
We hanging in there. Hanging in there. Like I mentioned, tomorrow's Christmas. And as fathers,
Yes.
I feel like we definitely did a lot to probably make tomorrow happen for our kids, man. I think both of you all had long nights for different reasons, but all for the same purpose, I would imagine, right?
Absolutely.
Bro. So as you two probably know, more times than not, before I even get on, on Sundays, I find myself 6 a.m. at either Walmart or Meijer every Sunday, every Saturday,
Nice.
and I'm just like looking for last minute things. Don't get me wrong, already went shopping, but it's just like just trying to get that that bowl, that final icing on the cake type deal. Just try to make it worthwhile and man, even at 6 a.m., it's out on Christmas Eve, bro. I can't do it. But nevertheless, still trying to make it work. I know, Walt, you was, wrapping gifts and stuff like that. And Deshaun, you out here working overnight to make sure that things are taken care of.
Yeah, man. So like I had a shift, but I don't want to discuss what I did last night. I don't know where, you never know who's watching. So I worked. I worked, man. Boy, I worked. And I'm off for like the next 5 days or whatever.
Nice.
And
That's love.
I'm enjoying, spending time with like my family. So
that's love. Man. So did I guess as far as gifts and stuff, did you all get everything that you wanted for the kids, for everybody, for the wife?
Absolutely, man. Like it's when it comes to like material things or whatever. I guess you can say that my children are blessed, but it's being able to be in that position to be able to give them the things that they want and some majority of everything that they need. I think that's the bigger blessing. And my kids, they see that as well. We working on like a really, really big Christmas gift that we won't get until like a little bit later, but that's a discussion for like another day. And so it's just I don't have to work until next Saturday. So like I got basically like this whole week off. Just spending time with them. They really do know the true meaning of Christmas. We kept it pretty light this year for kids who basically have everything. You know what I mean? Whatever new game system or whatever new fad it is out or whatever new pair of sneakers, whatever the case may be. My kids pretty much get it all year round. So, I think the best thing that we can do as a family, we always do like this little give back thing to where we don't say where it's coming from. Like it has to be strictly anonymous. And like shout out to my daughter for being able to spearhead that because she's really, really good at giving back. She comes to me with these type of ideas. So like I think that's one of the things that I am a little bit more happy about that she's taking that initiative as well.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
Yeah. Kind of like piggybacking off of you, Sean. Like these kids, like they pretty much have everything. So we kept it kind of smooth. We was like, well, if we spend less on Christmas and stuff, man, maybe we can take another vacation, and that's creating memories, bro. Like I'm really big on that.
Absolutely.
I love this holiday because it just gives us time to like spend together, and my children as well. They know the true meaning of Christmas, so we just, this is it's my favorite time of the year, y'all. Like I'm like geeked up about it. Can't wait till tomorrow. I see these kids' faces and just sit around and like chill. Yeah, it's just a blessing to be here and be able to do that.
Absolutely. Man, gifts comes in all shapes, sizes, forms, things like that. Some is very tangible, some you can't even like touch. Um, but I will say this, one gift that I was presented on was Thursday. And I just happen to, this is a fantasy football podcast. And so I'm still alive in two leagues here. One is the Yahoo League that I have made the finals in 3 straight years.
Hey,
So
Congrats, bro.
I'm trying to get back for a fourth straight. I'm trying to see how LeBron feels, going to the finals all these years in a row. But I'm trying to actually capitalize. But anyway, yeah. So in this 14-team Yahoo League, like I had to play, Demarcus Robinson. I didn't have all the way to warm and fuzzies about it, but after consulting with my right hand man below me, based on options, that was the best thing for me. And Lord and behold, that man gave me a nice little 20. So Merry Christmas to me. Thank you, Demarcus Robinson, for that. Because boy, oh boy, without that basically gave me a nice head start on my matchup there. Nick says, "Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas, man.
Merry Christmas, Nick." But yeah, I'm very, very blessed and thankful for Demarcus Robinson on that one. Thank you.
yeah.
Speaking of which, since we are gearing towards fantasy football, this is the semifinals, fellas. How are we looking in these leagues so far?
I got one, which I'm in the championship in today. I was listening to Sean last week, and it's like, hey, don't pay attention to projections, and your boy made it to the chip. So, yeah, yeah. Progressing on. I mean, my team's looking decent. Yeah, they are looking decent.
Man, so we got another message here from Def Knocking. Said, "Morning, guys. I want to tell you guys and your families Merry Christmas and thank you very much for helping me with my fantasy football. I guess fantasy football this year. I played Gabe Davis last night, and I was very, very scared.
Let me tell you something, Def Knockin. You have cojones, like basically, like that's like I'm gonna put it like that. For like the target share that he's been getting over the past couple of weeks, man, it really hasn't been there. But this one, like it on paper, it was like a pretty good matchup. I kind of considered, I kind of figured that they would want to shut down Stephon Diggs because there's been like a bunch of talk over this whole week about McDermott saying like, hey, we got to get Stephon Diggs going. We got to get Stephon Diggs going. By being able to play Gabe Davis, it's similar to like you playing Demarcus Robinson, Jamar. Whenever you can get that wide receiver 3, wide receiver 4 in like most leagues, whenever you can get that guy rolling and give you 20 plus points to be able to start your fantasy week before majority of the games, kick off. Like, dude, you got to be feeling really, really happy. Jamar, you didn't have the warm and fuzzies about DeMarcus Robinson. I know nobody had the warm and fuzzies about Gabe Davis, but shout out to both of you guys for playing, for basically, just being able to, just kind of roll the dice and just seeing it pay off up in you guys' favor. So, love to see it.
Good times. But Nick said something different though. He said in the semifinals of my keeper league right now, I ended up sitting Puka. Now I need to pick 2 half-point PPR: Rashid Rice, JT, Rashad White. And I say this much: all of them are upgrades this week. My gosh, that's a good problem to have.
Mm-hmm. What we not gonna do is bench Rashad White. That's what we not gonna do. Like,
you gonna bench JT then?
I mean, listen, bro. Look, I'm saying this about Rashad White. Like, he's a league winner. Like, point blank period. If this is a PP and it's half point PPR, that's what we're not gonna do. Rashee Rice have been pretty good over the past couple of weeks. He is probably one of the only wide receivers who knows how to sniff the end zone, knows how to catch the ball when he's in pay dirt. Those other guys, I don't know, but I'm gonna have to give a slight edge to. I'm gonna show you some love. Well, I'm gonna say JT Money. I'm gonna say Rachaad White, but all like you mentioned earlier, Jamar, all these guys are fantastic plays today.
Okay.
You gonna double down on that?
Yeah, I'm gonna double down. We got to lose JT.
I kind of figured he was gonna say that. So
we ain't got no Pittman. We ain't got no Moss. I mean, it's gonna be the JT show.
I think that was the kicker for me, knowing that there's no Moss. That helps a lot in his volume today.
The backups though, like killed last week.
They did.
Yeah,
they did. Right. Kansas City playing the Raiders. It's not the same Raiders team that they know to just, throttle every time they see them. It's not. Because Antonio Pierce got that team playing a little different lately. If I'm not mistaken, since he became interim head coach, they are third best in scoring defense as far as points allowed, if I'm not mistaken. Like, that's impressive. So that kind of worries me just a little bit there. So that being said, like you said, Deshaun, you cannot sit Rachaad White whatsoever.
Under no circumstances, nope.
And then just to give you a little hint, he's definitely on my official upgrade list for today because he could arguably finish running back 1 this week. That's how much opportunity and value he's been getting, especially in the passing game. So, yeah, it'd be JT and White for me as well, trifecta. So, good luck to you on that one, Nick. And then we got a familiar face. Yeah. Somebody's brother here. He said, "Yeah, I'm gonna need you to take off your hit. Take that
this
off."
This is actually
head.
Myers. This is your nieces, bro. This is your nieces.
Oh man, well, I'm talking about that man with the Ranger antlers. No 6-foot guy with a beard should be wearing that.
Yeah.
6'1". 6'1".
And next time play Gabe Davis, you would have been in a championship.
Hey, he ain't lying about that. Gabe Davis was great yesterday, and I did bench him. On paper, I had better options. Like the thing that really kind of like put me in like a pickle was Michael Pittman. He just he had some concussion like symptoms like kind of late. He was gearing towards playing, and like that kind of made me throw in a couple of last minute options there about like who to start in that position. So I mean, maybe it should have been Gabe Davis. I mean, if I would have played him, he's right. But
I mean, that game was weird yesterday. That was weird. I mean, the end result I expected, as in the Bills winning, but how they got to that point, it was weird because James Cook, that was a whole debacle. A whole debacle and times 1.5 on that one. I mean, the turnovers were just all the way around. This dude named Stick was out there about to beat them. The game was weird to me, but I guess Gabe Davis usually ends up like benefiting in weird game flows. It just, I'm just going back through the course of history as I'm thinking about it. It just so happens to be Gabe Davis' benefit to stuff that goes off script. So, but nevertheless, yeah, if you play Gabe Davis, you're doing your thing. I went against Josh Allen yesterday. I mean, he definitely did his thing, but I went against Josh Allen and the combination of James Cook in one league, so that kind of like balanced itself out for me on that one. Ooh-wee.
With the headgear, everybody's gearing up. You got headgear. I think I should put something on too.
I mean, if you got it, I wear mine because I need a cut. But
yeah, man, like just call me Mason for today. Rudolph, that is.
There we go.
Man, I could not find my Bears one. I wanted to wear my Bears one, my Bears Christmas hat. That is nice. That is nice. All right, so we got Mason. We got what's the hashtag for the Colts? for the shoe, throw the
For the
shoe.
shoe. Yeah, for the shoe.
You got one of those. Okay. All right. So it is the semifinals. We definitely have a plethora of games today. We got 3 on Christmas. It feels like a very long, extended fantasy
Oh
weekend.
my God, sweating bullets, bro.
Yeah.
Like sweating bullets. Like, so I play my brother, my older brother, in the finals, and like the only league that I made, well, in the semis. I'm sorry, in the semis, and like this, like the only that I'm still alive in. And I did get a little bit of help from Josh Allen inside the Dynasty League, considering that long TD passes are like at like a premium, as you know, Jamar. And so like the hook up to Gabe Davis. And the crazy thing is that I own both Josh Allen and Gabe Davis. But again, Gabe Davis was up on my bench. I did have better options on paper. But yeah, man. But majority of all my brother players is on Monday, so it's like I'm gonna be like I hate that, bro. I want to know my fate before that. I mean, when that Sunday night game is over with. You know what I mean? I don't want to be I don't want to be sweating bullets all the way up until Monday. But I guess that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So
I know the feeling. Like last week when I went against my brother-in-law's team, who had the whole Eagles roster, and yeah, needless to say that ended bad for me. But it is what it is. I'll congratulate him in person today. But yeah, I mean, dude, the fact that it is 3 games on Monday, it just makes this week, this playoff week, just that much more stressful, that much more climactic. It's just basically get your popcorn ready. You in for like, it feels like a trilogy that you're watching until the end.
Yeah. I was looking at some of my leagues. I'm still alive in the Destination Fantasy League. All of them, I'm still in it. 1 in the championship, 2 of them, advanced last week. So we'll see. Still sweating bullets.
And I feel it. So, hey, Nick is a Jags fan, and speaking of which, that's one of the subjects I want to hit on. Because at one point it was not looking like Trevor Lawrence was going to play. Now all of a sudden, that man cleared, and he will play in a matchup against the Bucks, to where Jacksonville has no Christian Kirk. It's looking like no Zay Jones. Could this be the week that Calvin really shows his value today? Because boy, oh boy, I need it. This is the week I need it to happen, and you can throw on the Bucks like with no doubt about it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I mean, I feel like all signs point towards this happening. Now the question is it going to happen? Would you play Calvin Ridley if you have him today, knowing his history this year has been very inconsistent?
It's crazy. I have that dilemma, and I ended up grabbing freaking Alec Pierce off my bench just because, like, that's him and Josh Downs going to be our primary receivers today, and he's that long ball threat. I'm just like, because Calvin Ridley's like burned me a lot this year, so he's kind of sitting on the bench. So I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, man, dude, like this is tough. Look, I mean, on paper, it seemed like a fantastic matchup. Like you mentioned, Jamar, the Bucks can be had inside that secondary. I know that they got some big names up on that defense. They got some big name linebackers, some big name safeties, Antoine Winfield. So here's the thing. I wouldn't trust it. Okay, I would not, unless if you didn't have better options, then I would roll with it. But I'm saying if you got better options, that has been, because I'm almost for certain that who's ever had really up until this point has not been playing them the past couple of weeks. So whoever has been in that spot and has gotten you there, if Ridley is not better than that guy or whoever that person is, I would say just leave him up on your bench. I understand that the matchup, it looks great because, lack thereof pass catchers, as well as that Buck secondary being able, it's kind of Swiss cheese-ish or whatever. So I don't know, man. If you have a guy that's been solid there, play him. But if not, I'm still feeling okay about Ridley. But I
All
wouldn't
right.
though.
So I'm gonna say this, Jonathan. We're gonna get to your question in 1 second. So Nick says I wouldn't trust Ridley. He's on my bench, but in my scenario here, so I have Ridley, I have DeAndre Hopkins. Those two right now currently in my lineup. My other two wide receivers are Terry McLaurin at the Jets today, and then Nico Collins against the Cleveland Browns.
Ew.
And
Good
that ain't
names, not very good matchups, man.
at all, and especially with Nico without CJ, is like
It's very similar to basically D Hop without Will Levis. So it's like D Hop's on my bench as well. So
Oh, Will Levis is out too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Last time I checked, Will Levis was out.
And I got Kelsey at tight end, and my flex is Sam Laporta right now. That's where I'm at.
Balling.
So it's like I'd rather start two tight ends than my wide receivers right now because it's that bad.
No, that's smart. That's smart.
So, all right, let's get to Jonathan here. Morning. He says pick one: Roshan, Singletary, or Chandler. 4-point PPR. 4 minutes expected to miss today. So I get that. However, I think the guy you need to probably start is Chandler. Chandler in the game flow against Detroit. Last time I checked, so I usually use the eye test. The eye test usually tells me a lot of different things, even that doesn't 100% equate on the stat sheet. But Chandler looked the part. Chandler looked like that was his job for the taking, and I'm not giving it back to Alexander Madison whatsoever. I would play Chandler. I would.
I picked him up.
Like I feel like he's definitely an RB1 today. What are you
And
thinking,
they got
Rudolph?
Detroit, right? So
yeah,
man. I really do like Singletary's volume though. But with your boy not playing, like I'm not sure how that game is gonna go. You know what I mean? Will they have more opportunities to be able to score, as in, Ty Chandler? Now, Alexander Madison will play, but he is not 100%. Is what that's what I was just looking at. Like it was like an overnight update.
So my thing is, so it was two parts to that. One was he gonna play or not? So we got that answer. So even if he was 100% healthy or not, it's like if I'm the coach, O'Connell, I'm sitting here like there's no way that I'm gonna give Alexander Madison the bulk of my carries, let alone at least half of them, knowing darn well I still got a chance for the playoffs, and Ty Chandler has looked as excellent as he ever did last week. There's no way.
Right. So I mean, it's still now again. It's still so CJ didn't play last week as well, right?
Correct.
All right. So Tennessee, as we know, has been known to be a very, very stout run defense. Like they have been for majority of the season. I think they got like a big time injury this week on that defensive line. I got to double check the name, but like I was playing with some things where I had a little bit spare time at work last night from me doing some work. But yeah, so last week Singletary had 26 carries for 121 yards on a very, very good Tennessee Titans front. Now, I'm not saying that he's so far behind Ty Chandler, but the only thing is I think that the game flow will probably be more so in Chandler's favor. I think he'll get more opportunities to score because the key thing about this is even with the 26 carries, 121 yards, he still got 4 catches as well for another 49 yards. So he's getting like a crap ton of work, man.
Yeah.
Like he's getting a bulk of the work, but no TD. That was the thing. Ty Chandler did score a touchdown. So with that being said, matter of fact, while I'm doing that, I'm gonna pull up Chandler's stats because I know that they were somewhere similar. That's why it's a little bit more
I'm actually looking at it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got 23 attempts for 132 yards, 1 tutty.
Yeah, so I mean, both of them are pretty similar. But that key thing is that touchdown. Who's going to be able to be put in a position to find pay dirt. And that's why I'm giving a sliver of an edge to Chandler over Singletary. Love Singletary's volume. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Especially with CJ being out again this week. But slightest edge to Ty Chandler for me.
Oh, he also says this. Does it help to add that I get 0.2 points per rush and 1 point for first down? Oh my gosh. Whew.
Oh, that's different.
Whew. That's interesting. That is very interesting. So volume is definitely king.
Yeah.
So I'm still taking Chandler just because of the matchup, the game flow. Because I mean, Houston against Cleveland. That's
Oh yeah, Cleveland #1 defense.
oof.
It's gonna be ugly.
Again, still, I get it. I know that they playing Cleveland defense, gentlemen, but still the slightest of edge to Chandler. I still think that if you are looking for a running back, like a running back that you can like plug in if you got any injuries or things of that nature, I don't think that Singletary is that bad of a play today, just based off of volume. But again, I think we're all in agreement with Ty Chandler. I'm just a little bit more lenient towards the other way than you guys are. So.
Fair enough. So good luck to you, Jonathan. Nick says, how y'all feeling about this Miami Dallas game? I got Dallas defense starting, and I got Lamb too. Dallas defense scares me for sure. Yeah. I would not have the warm and fuzzies on that one whatsoever. Not saying that they, can't get the job done, but then again, I mean, dude, they got throttled last week. And Buffalo had the perfect formula for that defense. It's called, keep Micah Parsons away from the ball carrier. As in, you're going to run the ball, you're going to dump the ball off to the running back. You just basically going to space that man out so far much. He's not even in the play. And that defense, if I'm not mistaken, plays a lot of man. So you either get boom or bust with a lot of plays. That's how Bland can end up with a pick six or get burnt by DK Metcalf. And knowing that they're going against the explosive wide receiver in the whole NFL that's trying to get 2,000 yards, I mean, I'm not having the warm and fuzzies about that one whatsoever.
No, I'm with you, Jamar. Like, I would try my best to stay away from Dallas defense, as good as they have been. Forcing turnovers. It's just you already mentioned it. Like that combination of Cheetah and McDaniels and Jalen Waddle and those Achane and Mostert. Like those guys are just a freaking track meet waiting to happen. So it's just I would kind of steer away from Dallas just for this 1 week. I'm not sure about who Dallas has next week, but
I think they got Detroit.
I would probably shelve them for this week and just try your best to find like a better option.
Dallas has done good against bad teams. The best team they beat this year has been the Eagles. That was the one. So I think that defense is going to get tested today. I wouldn't touch them either. I'd go find somebody else. I don't know what other defenses he has. Nick, you got available, but I'll look elsewhere this week.
Yeah, I'm gonna give them a couple of streaming options. For one, the Chicago Bears, if they're out there, go ahead and grab them. They got a fantastic matchup against Arizona. They're a turnover-prone team that just can't even seem to get over the 50-yard line there. Your Colts, great. Okay, another one. Great matchup against Atlanta. No matter who's the quarterback there, they're going to always have issues. And, to hell with the head coach because he's not using Bijan Robinson right, man. And I'm glad that they got fired, bro. So you cut Bijan?
Yes, bro. Yes.
Oh, my God.
Bro, I cut him. Bro, every time I put Buddy in, he gives me like 1.2. No.
Holy
I can't. This man ain't scored over 5 points for me this year.
Yeah,
I think he had one good game. That was it. Yeah, I cut him, bro. I can't do it.
He said neither of them are. I'm guess that's going to like the couple of defenses that I threw out there. Nick, let me know who is available. As far as defensive and special teams are concerned, and we'll try to. Oh man, he was on it. Seattle Lions, Commanders are the best streamers.
I am leaning towards. I want to say
I was gonna say
Commanders.
Commanders too. We playing the Jets.
Yeah. Matter of
Yeah.
fact, if you have the Jets or the Commanders today, I would feel good about both of those. Honestly,
Who Seattle got?
they at Tennessee. That can go either way.
Yeah, they got Tannehill playing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and
Trash
that's
Hill.
crazy. They playing against each other, right?
Who?
Wait, so the Jets are playing Washington, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So I mean, yeah, I would probably pick either one of those two dudes because I think it's gonna be like one of those like grit and grind games. We know Sam Howell gets sacked a bunch, right? So if you're gonna get points, you're at least gonna get 1 point per sack. I say over under 1.5 for sacks in that. I'm taking over for sure. So
and then Trevor Simeon starting. I mean,
it's just
it's like when the Patriots played the Giants a few weeks ago. I mean, both defenses are viable options at that point. Like you said, them grit and grind games. I mean,
Now I like the Jets a little bit more than the Commanders just because of personnel. But I'm just saying that I think the Commanders will be able to move the ball more than the Jets will in this game. So.
yeah, and I wouldn't touch any defense in that Lions Vikings game.
No,
So we're not doing that one. So Commanders. What's that hashtag? Hail to the Commanders, whatever. So there you go.
Is that their hashtag?
I mean, they used to be hail to the Redskins, HTTR. So
Nah, I need some work. That ain't it, John.
that's what they used to be.
That ain't it, John.
That must be a Washington thing. I don't know. All right, so I can say is with all the NFL games for today and tomorrow, what games are you interested in watching? So I guess besides our favorite teams, Walton, myself, I guess whatever else is out there, I would say the Dallas Dolphins game. I'm looking forward to that,
Sure.
and of course the last game of the week on tomorrow night. I'm looking forward to that Ravens 49ers game.
There we go.
Oh,
there we go. Those are the two.
And if I was to throw a third one out there, if there's even worth a third one mentioning, I don't think so. Nah, just those two.
Hey,
besides my team.
Did we hear Jonathan's question right there?
Go back. So, said I'm starting Barkley and Walker. Would you guys bench any of them for Singletary and Chandler?
Barkley and them, don't they have the Eagles tomorrow? Or is it tonight? Or
that's tomorrow.
Okay. It's the Eagles, right? I'll make sure.
I'm starting Barkley and Walker. Would you bench any? I would not. That's tough. Just because the volume is king in his league with that point system.
Right.
I wouldn't. I think Barkley could still get his in the passing game against the Eagles. The Eagles just trash at air defense, whatever.
If you want to be risky, like I would consider Barkley for Chandler.
I would too. Now, hear me out. Hear me out. Well, hear me out, Jonathan and Jamar. I don't like to do these things in these certain, situations because you're gonna look back like, man, if I would have just rolled with my dogs and blah blah blah. But I'm just saying, like that production for Barkley in this game, I just don't think that the game flow will be in their favor. I think that they're going to abandon the run, but Jamar, you already made a valid point that Barkley can still get his as far as like the passing game is concerned. I'm just saying, Ty Chandler is there. Devin Singletary is there. We both just went over how much volume, that these guys can receive inside that offense. I'm not benching Kenneth Walker just because I know how Pete Carroll likes to, run his offense. And it basically starts with running the football and his ability to be able to score like a home run rush at any time. So I would probably leave Walker in there, but I am kind of flirting with the opportunity of benching Barkley here. Now, again, I'm not sure if you're up in points right now, if you got like a more so favorable matchup against the person that you are playing. But if you are looking for a splash, I'm not opposed to benching Barkley. Now, again, I'm not gonna tell you to do that, bro. Like I'm not, because I do not want to be that guy. But at the same
Disclaimer.
time, but at the same time, it is just about 8 o'clock our time on Central Standard Time. So you got a couple hours to make that decision.
Ooh-wee. Man, so definitely good luck to you. I would say everybody join our Discord. The link is and continue the conversation. We've been definitely answering questions about the Thursdays and Saturdays games in there. So continue to hit us up there even after the pod. So, all right. We got one here from
New
Gangsta
Zealand.
Boy.
Is that New
Oof.
Zealand?
Oof.
Yep, because he used the word lad. That's what's up.
Oof. And he said start one, Kenneth Walker or Ty Chandler.
We kind of just had this.
Yeah, we did. Look,
We kind of just had this conversation.
I like Ty Chandler. Like
Yeah.
I like him a lot. But
I mean, let me just ask you this in regards to Kenneth Walker. Do you still feel confident in Kenneth Walker getting his production with the emergence of Charbonnet snap count these days?
yes. And here's why.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and break it down for you. I gotta pull up Charbonnet's name real quick, because that was something, like, I was really hesitant of playing Kenneth Walker last week, or whatever. So Charbonnet, that's like a French name or something, right? Okay. So he had 4 attempts for 16 yards last week against a Philly defense. That's pretty good, right? Like we all know that Philly's front is pretty stout. So on the other hand, we had Walker. Kenneth Walker the third. Man, that 3 really helped me out. All right. So he had 19 carries, right? 19 carries, 86 yards, and a tutty, as well as 3 catches for 26 yards. So he's active in both facets, right? I get it. Zach Charbonnet is capable, but in the games in which Kenneth Walker has missed, he hasn't showed that he can be a top tier RB1. I think that he's more so of like a filler, maybe a Tony Pollard-esque guy. I'm not saying that Tony Pollard ain't like an RB1 or whatever, or can't be a guy, but I'm just saying, like, he that complementary role that he's playing right now, I think it best suits him. Again, I can't bench Kenneth Walker. Like, I can't, because he can score a 50-yard touchdown, like, at any given time. I like Ty Chandler. We've been talking him up all morning, but Skywalker for me, man.
Fair enough. So, and then Jonathan said, appreciate you guys. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, Jonathan. Appreciate you coming by.
Oh, he also said that he went against T. Higgins and Kamara. Ooh. So he went against T. Higgins and he got Allen. I'm guessing Josh. So it's still kind of close. And that was in regards to that question that we had like a little bit earlier. So wow. Okay. Dang. Yeah, man. I don't know if you want to play it too close to the vest, then. So.
I mean, Kamara wasn't Kamara like though, right?
No, he wasn't. But T. Higgins had like an 80.
Yeah, beginning of the second half.
Like that.
Oh yeah, I had one.
All right, so as we switch gears here, 1 second. Bam. Oh boy. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pretty good at math. Six games in a early slate here. Out of these games, which you got Browns, Texans, Commanders, Jets, Seahawks, Titans, Colts, Falcons, Panthers, Packers, Lions, Vikings. Anything those matchups stick out to you? I mean, obviously, I feel like the Lions and Vikings, that one can definitely be splendid. But in regards to the other matchups here, like Browns and Texans, anybody stick out to you that can definitely do some damage there? Or that's one of those games you're just trying to avoid in general?
No, I mean, a name that I want to go out and throw out for that, like that Browns game, and I've seen it done for like the past 3 weeks. David Njoku is balling, bro. Like ever since
Facts.
Joe
your
Flacco.
boy, oh man, like Njoku is cooking. So if you like, I would probably flex him. Like say if you got like Hawkinson, or say if you got Jamar, like Laporta, inside the Yahoo League, which I am eliminated in. I'm still actually playing, by the way, just because I don't know, because I love fantasy that much that I still, in certain leagues, I still do set my lineup. And I got Hawkinson as well as Njoku inside the flex, just because I think that would be like the best bet. And like I should have did it last week. And if I would have done it last week, I would have probably won the game that I was playing in. I just didn't think that the Njoku train would continue over the past couple of weeks like it has. But that is Joe Flacco's favorite target, and he is looking for him early and often, and through every quarter, that guy's getting hella targeted. So I like him a lot this week, or any other week for like the rest of these fantasy playoffs.
No, that's a good one. Njoku could be a league winner at that position. The way that chemistry has been translating into excellent fantasy points for Njoku. Commanders, Jets. Anybody sticks out? Is this one of those games you're just trying to avoid altogether?
No, I think is Brian Robertson Jr. playing in that game?
No,
Nope.
he's not playing.
He's done.
So Antonio Gibson is a name that kind of give me a little bit of flex appeal just based off of just sheer volume. You know what I mean? Again, if you got better options, I probably would, avoid him. But at the same time, I can see him, putting up a decent enough stat line to warrant flex consideration this week.
I need Scary Terry to be scary again.
Man, he hasn't been, bro.
He's been the friendliest.
Meow.
Yeah.
He's like my cat in the background, bro.
Put it in reverse, Terry. Like, that's what he's been. I'm like, yo. For as much as the Commanders throw the ball, it's like my man's getting no love.
Man, Seahawks, Titans. Besides Kenneth Skywalker that you have talked about already, anybody that sticks out to you, we just keep it moving.
So are they running with Tannehill?
Yeah, I think Trashy Hill's in there.
Whatever happened to Jennifer?
I know, right, man.
She hated Tannehill.
You know what? Okay, so Tannehill, but dude, okay, so now it was. Damn, I forgot that Tannehill was the backup. That's kind of funny considering that he was the starter. But
but they still got, was it Malik
Willis? Yeah,
Willis,
yeah. I'm sure that they will roll with Tannehill if he's healthy. So is Tannehill playing? Like you guys? Oh wow, okay.
I saw it.
Yeah, it still doesn't move the needle for me. I was just still considering playing D-Hop, but even when Tannehill was in there, D-Hop really didn't have any production until Will Levis stepped under center. So I'll probably still leave him off. So never mind.
All right, so we're gonna pivot real quick to Dave. Dave says Addison or London, half-point PPR. I'm an underdog, and I'm starting Mullins and Bijan for what it's worth.
I hope Bijan works out for you. I just said it earlier. I had to cut that man.
It's like this is the week. If Bijan like
it is, hey, go ahead, finish, Jamar. I know what you're about to say. Go ahead.
I mean, like. I mean, opponents have done numbers on the Colts rushing defense.
They have. They really
just
have.
For fantasy purposes, they have. If it's more so, it's not even like y'all both stated. It ain't even Bijan's fault. It's Arthur's. It's Arthur.
This man
Arthur
got 2
gotta
touchdowns
go.
in the whole year.
Man, how do you draft this man? What was it? 7th overall in the draft? 8th, one of them.
Yeah.
And not use the guy? Like, what are we doing? You treating him like he's a rookie quarterback. You trying to ease him in? He's a running back.
I don't know.
Easiest.
It seems to be a reoccurring theme, though, Jamar.
I don't get it. It's the easiest position to translate from college to football. I mean, college to NFL, the running back position. Just go in there and run.
No.
Like, dude, if Bijan can't get it done this week, and once again, I don't blame you whatsoever for doing what you had to do to Bijan. But man. So I feel for you, Dave. I think Mullins scared me last week when I had to play him. I mean, at the end of the result of it, I mean, he got the points that I was looking for, but he still got upside there, Mullins and Bijan. But I guess as far as the question is concerned, I would have to play Addison. I would have to play Addison, and I get it, like his volume and targets with Justin Jefferson back, it drops tremendously, but I'm still taking the game flow, taking the matchup against the Lions for him to have the upside that you're looking for. With you being an underdog right now, you're looking for upside, and I do not trust Drake
Yep.
London, and that's because of who's throwing him the football. I don't trust Art DeBlank, who's coaching the team. I don't trust any of it. So I would have to roll Addison, and I would go to sleep comfortable at night knowing I played Addison over London, even though whatever the end result would be, because that's the one with the better matchup more times
Right.
than not. That's
I
tough.
can't believe he started. He got Bijan, and I'm so scared.
No,
Like,
Jamar broke it down beautifully. Like, it's at the end of the day, as much. I think London can actually have a solid game, right? But like that's what I'm thinking. You know what I mean? But Addison, just everything that you said, Jamar, I'm just gonna bottle that and I'm gonna gift it, that way. But I'm gonna say this about Bijan, right? And I get it, what Walter is saying, and I'm gonna say this. I got a bunch of players, like, and I say it week in and week out, as far as that Indianapolis Colts defense, because I got DeForest Buckner amongst other players who I think can be very, very, who's going to be very, very active today inside the run game. But Jamar, you mentioned it. They can be had. They have been gashed this season. So this should be a get right game for Bijan, and I'm praying that it is because again, I am starting him inside the Dynasty League. I am starting him inside of a league that that's the last league that I'm in inside as far as like the finals go. And
Yeah.
I think the only thing that I'm looking for in this game, Jamar and Walter, and Dave as well, like what I'm looking for is just him being able to find pay dirt. Like I think that if he can find pay dirt as well as sprinkle in some of that mixture of like the passing game, I think he'll be okay.
Yeah, just give me let the man get north of 15 touches.
That's it. That's all I'm asking for. If you want to give Algier 10, I'm fine with that. If you want to give Algier 10, I'm okay with that. Like that's completely fine. But feed this guy, man. You mentioned it. Like how the hell you gonna draft this man so high? And the same thing with Kyle Pitts, man. They're not utilizing their weapons, and I get it. They don't have the quarterback to do so. But at the same time, I still think is a more creative way in which they can be able to get Bijan and those other playmakers the football. So.
Right. And he said, thanks, guys. I'm leaning Addison. I have to start Bijan. No choice.
I'm with that.
Don't want two Arthur Smith players in my lineup. I feel
This
that.
guy's smart. This guy's smart. I was just thinking the same thing. So, yeah.
Man, Dave, let us know how it goes, but let us know in the Discord so we know ahead of time. I'm curious on that one. So Nick says, where y'all ranking Tua this week?
It's pretty much around like the same spot that I got him. Pretty much every week, considering the fact that he is up on like that really, really explosive offense, but at the same time, I think it would bode well if Tua not to be so involved as far as like feed Mostert, feed Achane, you know what I mean, and sprinkle in some play action passes or whatever. But I got Tua ranked.
Let's put it like this. So we gonna do I guess name game here just to make it fun. So I would imagine Jalen Hurts, Lamar Jackson, Justin Fields, Dak Prescott.
Wait, Fields has who?
Arizona.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, okay.
That's Dak Prescott. And Brock Purdy ahead of Tua this week. All right, so that's 5. All right, so Patrick Mahomes or Tua?
I think that one is more so of a coin flip because I don't trust Patrick Mahomes, man.
And then it's not like it's not because it's Patrick Mahomes.
I don't think I've ever said that. I don't think I've ever said that.
You never said that, and it's not because of Patrick Mahomes. It's because of his wide receiver core outside of Rasheed Rice. They keep failing this man. That's just what it is. Keep failing that dude. So, but Just really quick, what's up, Ian?
Yo, what's up, fellas?
What up? What up?
But
So Jamar, if I'm looking at it, bro, I got them ranked somewhere between 8 to 10 because obviously, like the other quarterbacks had already played, Josh Allen, Matt Stafford. I would have put Tua back there somewhere with Matt Stafford, Brock Purdy, somewhere back there, Jared Goff, like somewhere back there. But like again, I got the names Hurts, Allen, Prescott, Fields, Jackson, Purdy above him for sure.
Yeah, and maybe based on game flow, I might flirt with Trevor Lawrence a little bit around there. But other than that, yeah, Tua, he's definitely.
Nah, I'm still taking Tua.
I feel you.
I'm still taking Tua.
Either way, Tua's a solid QB1.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And I guess in regards to Bijan, he said he had this man returning punts.
What an idiot, bro. What a freaking idiot, man. Jesus, like you already mentioned it, Jamar. Like that's the fastest position to be able to. I mean, look what Jahmyr Gibbs is doing right now because everybody at the beginning of the season was saying that Bijan is going to take off and he's going to leave Gibbs in the dust. Now it's looking like the other way around. You can see what a running back can be inside of a more competent offense. You know what I'm saying? So.
Man, yeah, it's astonishing to me because Gibbs, just from the eye test, like that whole comparison to Kamara coming out, I see it when this man has space with the ball. It's scary times. I'm not looking forward to seeing this dude for the next 5-6 years in this division. I'm not, but he's special. I think Bijan is pretty special too. They give him the freaking ball, but
yeah.
Oh my gosh, but Ian, how you? Merry Christmas, bro. I know that's tomorrow, but
Yeah, Merry Christmas, fellas.
it's Christmas Eve. I know, Walton Deshaun was basically had late nights here getting stuff done, but you had a long night too.
Yeah, just getting stuff ready for today and tomorrow. But I've been good, man. How y'all been?
Man, bless, brother. Bless. Bro, I'm gonna say, dude, have anybody told you look like Gabe Davis, bro? I'm looking at this, bro. Like I don't know if it's like my thing is like blurry, but I wish we can like pull up a pic or something like I saw him get like the game ball yesterday.
I don't even know how you look. Let me see.
I'm like, this
Hold up, bro.
dude kind of remind me of somebody.
I'm
bro.
looking at it right now.
This dude look like Ian, bro.
So no wonder why Ian wasn't chatting yesterday. Why? Because he was out there busy catching touchdown passes.
That's your boy right there.
I wish.
Huh.
I think Ian played wide receiver in high school too, so it all makes sense now.
Yeah, I did. It's just the beard, bro. I never even paid attention to how you look.
Oh man, because he ain't relevant enough to pay attention to how he looks.
Oh no.
Oh man.
That's pretty.
That's Jamal boy.
Take off the hat, man.
Nah, man.
No, yeah, you nailed that one, John.
Oh man. But Ian, how you looking in these leagues that you in left?
Well, I told y'all yesterday, man. I didn't start George Pickens, man.
I seen that, bro.
Burned me, man. I was like,
It's like we can't blame you for that though.
Yeah, because I played him a couple weeks this year, and he gave me here and there, but I know the offense. I know they've been going through a thing with their offense, but who saw that? Who saw that coming? I know he got the talent to be.
Nobody, bro.
Yeah, I know he got the talent to be easily a top 10 receiver in the league, but I seen that yesterday. I was like, God damn it.
I'm gonna say this, bro. Like he shut a lot of mouths yesterday. As far as a
Yeah.
lot of people were saying, like you got to trade this man. Look, bro. This dude, just like you said, Ian, like he does literally have potential to be a top 10 wide receiver inside this league. He is that talented. He just needs like the quarterback to be able to put him inside of that position. When you can make this back, I don't even think any of the touchdown catches were like the best catch. He had this one tightrope catch where he toe
Yeah.
tap, like right up. Like I mean, dude, you had like a sliver of you can barely see like the line. His ability to be able to get his feet down at the right time is and still be able to make a spectacular catch is literally beyond anything that I have seen for somebody as young as he is. So.
Yeah.
He literally, to be honest, since he's been in the league, he's had a catch like that every year
Every
he's been in
year,
the league. Yeah,
every
he's
year,
had
yeah.
it like that every year.
He's gonna make a wonderful coach next year.
Oh, don't say that, bro. Dude, why y'all keep trying to take my players, bro? No,
But
no, bro, no.
I mean,
Look,
not
I get it. It's like
if the Steelers wanna trade up to get the number one pick to get a quarterback, we wouldn't mind taking Pickens. We wouldn't
no,
mind
man,
taking.
no, man, no, man.
I mean,
He'll
but y'all,
he'll make a nice number two.
No,
I,
oh, wow. Okay, I know he ain't coming down.
hey man, I mean, what he's saying is, your team this offseason could be last year's Panthers. Y'all can get fleeced
fire
real
sale.
quick.
Fire sale.
Yo, look. I know we are a terrible football team, but we ain't that bad to be trading away pieces like that. So
I know y'all got Mason,
No,
Tom Brady, Rudolph last night.
there'll be some idiots to trade him away.
I mean, does he even want to play there though? Because like y'all wide receivers act like I don't even want to play no more.
I don't
Yeah.
know, man. I
Say
have
what
no
you
idea,
coach, man.
but I never heard anything like that. So I mean,
Oh, I heard he's like, yeah, you want to be a coach?
hey.
He said he liked it here, man.
So you want
About to
to
kill him
be
on
in Indianapolis? You want to be in Chicago? So I'm just hearing everything besides Pittsburgh,
Yeah,
man.
heard he going on the Pat McAfee show.
Yeah.
Look, bro, can y'all leave my guy alone? We should be giving this man a round of applause for his first 1,000-yard season, man. So it's and especially with the QB turmoil that he had to face his first 2 years in the league. That's something. It's something special, man.
You know what? Yeah, I give him a round of applause for that. I mean, had Kenny Pickett, Mitchell Trubisky, Mason, Tom Brady, Rudolph. Like my gosh.
Michael Pittman got it with Gardner Minshew. I'm not trying to hear that.
Ooh.
Gardner Minshew is definitely better than
Yeah, he's been putting up numbers.
Yeah, he better than
I could have started
the
the fantasy this week.
Yeah, he better than the three quarterbacks we got.
Bro, he's a walking heart attack, bro.
No, I completely agree. But even with that said, I still think that Gardner Minshew is a gamer. I'll put it that way. He ain't the best quarterback in the league, but he is not the worst for sure. And I think he can start for a couple of teams out there.
It's gonna sound crazy, but I would have took Carson Wentz back.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Where is he at? Oh, he's in LA now.
Yeah, I would have took Carson back.
Well,
Carson had them games. Like, bro, I saw this man. This is crazy, bro. So this man, I forgot what team he was playing. They had a sack. My man comes out of a pile of players. He trips, picks himself back up with the ball, slings it down, throws for like 40-something. I'm like, yo, like, Carson got some talent. You just got to have the right. I feel like you got to have the right offense with it.
Yeah, I believe he got the talent. I don't know. Maybe it's a mental thing with him. I don't know.
I think the man lacks confidence. You know why? Because he had his MVP season going on. It was him and Tom Brady that year. The man breaks his back. Nick Foles comes in. And then all of a sudden wins the Super Bowl, wins over the locker room. And then, all of a sudden it's not the same thing. Then he gets hurt the next year. Then Nick Foles was an Alshon Jeffrey drop catch to an interception away from probably getting back to the Super Bowl. And then they draft Jalen Hurts. And then he really lost the locker room. And it just went all downhill from there.
I get it. But I don't know, like, listen to some of the Colts players. I know a couple of guys got podcasts. They actually like Carson Wentz. I just think our owner didn't like him.
Yeah, because he had some strong words after losing that Week 17 game to Jacksonville. He had some real strong words.
Yeah.
Foxborough, Merry Christmas, bro.
Merry Christmas, Foxborough. Man, Foxborough's been we appreciate your support over the years, man. We really do. Man. Any game? I guess what y'all got going on for today to get prepped for tomorrow?
All the gifts are up under the tree. I got a
Yeah.
a 15-year-old and a 10-year-old, so it's not like we got a 5-year-old and like a 3-year-old to where it's like we gotta kind of like hide everything so they don't try to rip it up or kind of peek at what they got. You can just kind of pretty much leave everything there. So like we normally do like a Christmas movie or whatever. Like we bake cookies and then like we do like this little drawing contest. So it's like today, as soon as we get off of here, even though football will be playing in the background. You know what I mean? We will, just do like a bunch of family stuff. My son, he is a teenager now, so he kind of think that stuff is like kind of,
Yeah, he in that phase.
Yeah, but at
Yeah.
the same time, you gonna get this family time, dog. So,
Yep. He'll appreciate it when he get our age. He'll appreciate it.
for sure.
So, hey, I got a question. Jamar, who might me ask it? Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Absolutely, without a doubt.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Yeah, yippee-ki-yay, MF.
I got a confession. I've never seen any of them, but
Oh, how does that happen, bro?
that's going to change, though. It's going to change really soon.
Dude,
How does that?
the original is so classic.
Bro, I haven't, I watched, I didn't watch Back to the Future until 2016.
Hey, to be honest with you, I guess
I haven't seen that in years.
like you and Die Hard is me and Back to the Future. I've never seen it.
Oh,
Bro,
okay,
it's
y'all
like
tripping.
Great
bro.
movies. They're great.
Y'all tripping.
Oh man, I need to. So I tell you what, if you're gonna watch Die Hard, then I'm gonna watch Back to the Future.
Yeah, you got to.
Please, man, please. Like you gotta watch that. And again, I'm a sneakerhead. So it was like for me, it's like that was like the first time that they showed like the Nike Air Mag or whatever that they actually re-released and things like that. So I mean, it anytime you can throw in like pop culture in there, for me is definitely an attention grabber, especially when it got something that that I resonate with. So.
Man, so we're talking, subject of Christmas movies. I guess any particular instant favorites for you all?
Oh, Jingle All the Way. Jingle All the Way.
Bro,
Classic.
Yeah.
Dude, I felt like I was out there searching for a Turbo Man yesterday the way the store
Man, bro.
Yeah.
And if I found a Turbo Man in the store, man, I'm not gonna lie to you, I might buy. I watched that movie so many times, bro. It's ridiculous, and it never get old, bro.
It doesn't, and that's like the number one movie that we have watched over the years. That and like Home Alone, probably is like number two. But for us, inside like the Reeds, Residents, or whatever, it's definitely
Dude, but I feel like in general, Turbo Man is underappreciated.
No, it really is. It really is. Like nobody never really mentioned it inside like they top five, and I think that's the reason why. You know what I mean? Like I probably got it in mind. It ain't like an A side, like record. It's more so like a B side record. It's like like a song that don't get released over the air, but it's when it's on like that CD, you can appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So it's
everybody go to is Home Alone.
Yeah.
I think it's another one, but Jingle All the Way is always since I've been a kid. That's always been a favorite.
That one with Tim Allen on there is like another like top five.
What is that?
Santa Claus.
Yeah. Santa Claus and the Grinch.
And I know
another top five.
People, I think probably in our generation a little, before us, they love A Christmas Story.
Yeah, I think my mom loves that.
Yeah, that's definitely a little bit like old school. Yep. That's probably like our parents or whatever. So
yeah, they love that. Trying to think.
I tried to watch National Lampoon's Christmas. I just couldn't make it through it.
Dude, National Lampoon's Vacation, the original, that was hilarious.
Fire.
Yeah, hilarious.
That one is fire. And then they kind of tried to do a little bit too much with it. So it's like it kind of, went off course. Yeah. But, you definitely got to tip your hat to like a classic, though.
Dude,
Family Vacation was fire, though,
bro. When they ended up in St. Louis, I was done. Done. But, man, so many movies. I'm trying to think of some more that's just classic.
My daughter loves A Nightmare Before Christmas.
I like that one too. That one ain't very popular because you can almost consider that one like a Halloween movie as well.
Yeah.
So you can play them at both times of the year. Harry Potter is pretty much like a Christmas movie,
bro.
or whatever. Like it's from like fall to like winter ish or whatever. So like,
Bro, I'm still frustrated, bro. So freaking holiday party when I was still in the military. The last year, nobody understood when I came through with the Gryffindor suit on.
That's so that's so.
Yo,
I would have appreciated it, bro.
bro, the drip.
Heck
I'm
yeah.
gonna send it to y'all in the bot, bro. It was so crazy. Like,
That's tough.
It's like now I want to see it, bro. You got to see
yeah,
it.
it's yeah. I don't know if
All
I can
right.
still fit it though. I think I got pictures in it.
All right, so we're gonna do a quick pivot here. Foxborough said we appreciate y'all help and advice.
No doubt, bro. We appreciate you.
Like everyone, and then we got Recon here says, do I start the Colts or Eagles defense? He said he almost started the Bengals defense because of Rudolph. He was almost close. And
Man,
speaking
we
of
got
which,
smoke.
on a quick side note, in my Yahoo league, my opponent played the Bengals defense. Whew, that helped me out. You got some negative points for me.
Yeah.
But the Colts or the Eagles, like
For the Colts playing this weekend,
they got the Falcons. I'm
hit or miss.
I'm leaning towards the Colts though.
Are you really? Let me see if
the
let
Eagles
me
play
see
the
if I can
Giants,
talk you
right?
out of it. Let me see if I can talk you.
The Eagles play the Giants, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
at home. So Philly is pissed.
Yeah,
Philly is pissed right now, Jamar. Like they are upset. I think what they're gonna try to do is try their best to be able to keep pace. Now I get it. The Colts are a fantastic play as far as defense is concerned, but Philly is upset. They're upset. Like I feel like they got to go out and make an example out of this team, and they still have to be able to stay afloat within the NFC. Because they pretty almost control their own destiny for the most part, almost. But I think it's San Fran's to give away at this point.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go to Eagles, bro. Like I'm gonna go Philly.
Nah.
I mean, I get the logic. I do. I don't look. I understand they're pissed too. And I always say intangibles matter. They really do. But man, I thought they would be pissed last week, and then all of a sudden I wake up the next morning and Drew Lock throws a game-winning touchdown. Like, what is going on here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, like, I could see if Tommy Danny DeVito was starting at quarterback, then yeah, I would probably lean towards it, even though he hasn't been too bad. But I think Tyrod Taylor's back, and he's a little bit more seasoned. He like, I think he's gonna sling that ball against them. Pause.
Wait.
But I mean,
He's not starting, is he though? Is he?
I thought he is.
All right, yeah.
He's starting, okay.
What's it? Let me check.
I'm gonna keep my eye on this one. This one I'm gonna definitely keep my eye on. Again, like I talked the Colts defense up earlier. Matchup is fantastic, right? It really is. I think it's been chatter up in that Philly locker room, especially up on the defensive side, and which I figured either somebody from the defensive line or like the secondary got in each other's face, and it's just they got to look in the mirror, and I don't know. I think a big speech has been had as far as like that defense is concerned. Now I get it, or whatever. Philly secondary can be had. Like we all know that. I just don't think that the Giants got the personnel in order to do that. I really don't.
I feel like it's gonna be one of those divisional games like we kind of saw yesterday with the Steelers and Bengals, where I don't trust them.
I can't. I can't do it.
It's okay, man. It's definitely okay. I completely understand.
I'll take the horseshoe on that one.
For sure.
So we are split there. I'm sorry about that, but we have definitely all of us have good reasons for it. He also says I have St. Brown and Jefferson and Mixon and Taylor as my running backs. Do I start Waddle or Swift in the flex?
I go Waddle just because we're still up in the air with Tyreek. Can I get an amen?
I'm going Waddle too.
I'm almost there.
Yeah.
I feel a lot better for Waddle if Tyreek, wasn't playing, but he just Waddle's.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I like that. I'm gonna go Waddle over Swift as well.
Taylor or
I think this one will be DeAndre.
we sure. Yeah. The NFL sales, Taylor, you never know.
Putting Taylor Swift in the flex.
I mean, if our record sales counts as fantasy points, then by all means she can flex.
Yeah.
I'll join the crew on this one.
You don't sound very happy about that, Jamar. It's like you like that friend that like you want to go out, but at the same time, if the plans was canceled, you really wouldn't be mad at it. You know what I mean? So like that's kind of what you sounding like right now, bro.
Yeah, I'll be the one laying in the bed.
Man,
dang, it canceled.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Silent fit. Like yes. You know what I mean?
With my Xbox controller in my hand, I'm cool. Nah. But
side note, I don't know if I told y'all about my video game collection. I got like a freaking I ended up finding a Sega CD like a couple months ago. And
whoa,
it was broken. I took it to a guy, fixed it. I now have a working Sega CD.
What? Dude, don't Tony got like 5 games for that or something like that?
Yeah, it's very light category.
Who?
No, like Sega CD. It don't have too many games for it, so it's kind of a rare commodity, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What games you got for it?
I have no games for it. Now I need to get games for it.
Oh, okay.
The hardest thing is to get the system. I see the games drop. But to find a working one, like
it's probably crazy. Yeah.
Hey, what about a Reap Stop, Jamar? Like, do he got one?
He might actually.
He might be the plug, bro. He might be the plug.
Like for real.
Y'all might need to exchange numbers.
We got our friend Dominique. We call him Reap, but he had like a
Who
massive...
the hell is Dominique?
Don't know. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. You're right. We just call him Reap. But yeah, he has a massive collection too. But I think he was like selling some away. So I mean that might be the actual perfect person to get you.
Yeah, put us in contact.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, I will.
All right, so got one here from Jay. He said Aaron Jones or Waddle, and then Cleveland or Eagles defense, Monty or Ty Montgomery. We got a three-part question here. All right, I would say probably Waddle on that one.
Yeah, Waddle on that one.
Waddle. All
right. So Cleveland or Eagles. I'm definitely going Cleveland.
Who's Cleveland playing?
Houston.
It don't matter.
Yeah. CJ not starting today, and they don't have nobody on offense.
This last one's interesting though, because they play each other. Monty and Ty Chandler.
Chandler's been hot this pod. I'm rolling with Chandler.
That's the hot hand.
Man, this one is kind of tough.
It is.
Okay, I'm gonna go Chandler, and here's why. I think that we all know that Jahmyr Gibbs is like a real thing, right? So he is gonna cut into Monty's production a little bit. Not saying that Monty can't be a good play today, because the only thing he needs to score is like a TD for him to be relevant, and he can easily pick up 2 in any given game. But
it's like Montgomery almost these days almost feels like touchdown or bust these days.
Yeah, kind of. I think we're starting to see Jahmyr really kind of take over that number 1 spot.
Didn't y'all have Montgomery last year?
Yep.
I hated him, didn't you?
No, actually, no.
I wasn't as big a fan as
somebody hated him.
I wasn't the biggest fan.
Would you like to have him back now?
It's a hit or miss, honestly.
Yeah.
He's productive. I don't mind. I mean, I get that part, but
I think we just really need I said this yesterday. I think we just need a true number one running back.
And not the committee, right?
Yeah. I mean, they can run block, so
yeah.
I think that's been getting them. They've been getting away with that, just throwing anybody back there, and they being productive. But for us to kind of really be successful, I think they really just need to.
I mean, I wish Indianapolis would have just traded Jonathan Taylor to us. That would have been great.
Man,
Yeah,
that was
they'll get that number one
perfect.
pick. Absolutely.
Man, look, man, y'all some pirates, bro. Like straight up,
Give me the
man.
pick.
Y'all some pirates.
I mean, do you blame us the way that we just heisted the Panthers last year?
No, man. Look, this is what y'all do. Like y'all make the best out of y'all first round picks this year. Like that's what y'all do.
That's
I'm
what
okay with that too.
That's not a thing, though, Deshaun.
Hey, look, I'm
would
trying
love
my
to.
best. I'm trying my
That's
best to
not a
speak it into
thing.
existence for you, man. For real.
Oh,
we gotta get somebody, man.
Y'all got somebody.
Like you can't up this up, bro. Like
Matter of fact,
seriously.
let us y'all can have the number one pick. Let us get TJ Watt, man.
That ain't gonna happen. You gotta give up the
I do
house,
it.
man.
Bro, I do
You
that in a
gotta give up
heartbeat.
the house, bro. Like
Bro, what?
one number one pick, that's not happening. This
No,
dude's a walking sack.
No,
Because,
it'd be
bro, y'all
TJ. It'd be TJ Watt plus additional stuff. I'm not just taking TJ Watt. Not at his
Right,
age.
like, bro,
I need
TJ
more
Watt shit
respect.
for no
Okay,
one.
we'll take TJ and George Pickens.
Dang.
And some draft capital. Let's go.
Dang.
Let me tell y'all something. Like I don't know.
Y'all need a
bro,
quarterback, man.
I don't know what
Well,
type of
y'all
shit y'all
robbing
say
boys,
yes to
bro.
that. Y'all,
See, this is why I don't come to Chicago, bro. Come up here with y'all and get mugged. Like, what?
this. Oh wow.
You think
said,
it's bad here? Go to Detroit. That's a whole nother story.
So, wait. So let me get this straight. So trading TJ Watt and George Pickens for a first round pick for the number one.
No, and additional draft capital.
Dude,
I need
trading one of them for draft. I mean, for the first round. Look, no.
Okay.
Now I know
Right.
the TJ Watt one is a little far fetched, but George Pickens, I think that's pretty fair.
I need the same trade as we did for the Panthers last year. I need the wide receiver. I need your first round pick. I need your second round pick the following year.
No, we already did y'all a favor. We gave y'all Chase Claypool.
Nah.
All right, but
shots are fired today.
But to answer this guy's question on his running back, I'm gonna go Ty Chandler.
Okay, so
Yeah,
we all good on
I'm gonna go.
Chandler?
Yeah, Ty. Yeah.
So we're going Chandler, Cleveland,
And Waddle. Yes, sir.
Yep.
So good luck to you, Jay. Let us know how you do. Join the Discord. Definitely join the Discord. Bam. Links posted again. All right. So with that being said, Recon said Josh Allen did his thing luckily last night with them TDs for me. Yeah, so you know, Josh Allen definitely did you favors. I played against him, so he didn't do me any favors. So Marcus said hello. Merry Christmas. Marcus, a half point PPR. Do I start Devontae Smith, Noah Brown, or Brandon Cooks? All right. So to my understanding, Nico Collins is playing today, so I'm a 100% rule out Noah Brown. Even with that game flow and who they playing against, that's an automatic cross off.
Who's the backup over there? Is it Davis Mills?
No, it's damn it, what's the dude's name, man?
Is somebody else starting?
Yeah, he played last week.
Ew.
He actually didn't play too bad. I'm trying to think of Buddy's name, bro.
Wait,
Case Keenum. There we go.
Oh, that guy.
Keenum.
Okay.
He's still playing? I didn't even know he was still playing.
Yeah, he played last week. He didn't
played for
play
Houston,
completely.
right?
Yeah, he didn't play completely terrible.
Oh yeah, because you called me out about that.
About what?
I didn't because I thought what's his name? Not Nick Mullins. I thought
Long neck.
The neck. Who got the neck? What's his name?
Davis Mills.
Davis Mills, yeah.
Yeah, I thought Davis Mills was playing in that game. I was like, oh yeah, Tennessee gonna rock them, bro. I seen Case Keenum come out. I'm like, well, bro, where you come from? He came out like what's his face? Oh shit, and above the rim. He came out. Bigger old boys with the turmoil. I'm like, what? Who is this guy? They don't win the game.
Man.
I'm Shepard. That's that man's name.
Oh man.
He said with the finger roll. Didn't he have on corduroy pants too?
Corduroy pants,
bro. Just threw the jersey on,
long sleeves too, bro.
Dude, that midi was going, dog. That midi was.
Bro, dropped about 20 in that, like
in 2 minutes.
Hey, I just want to know how Buddy threw a long range pass to himself and laid it up. That's all I want to know.
Bro.
A lot of people didn't even notice.
Didn't pay that attention till a couple years ago, bro. Myself included, bro. That's my movie. I was like, wait a minute.
Hold up. He said he threw a long range pass to himself.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
basically threw like a full court
pass, and then he
basically to
caught it.
himself.
And then they
Yeah.
cut
Bro,
it,
I
and then they
think
cut it up, and then he
Yeah,
was the same person,
editing
bro.
trash, bro.
Yeah,
Trash.
God.
you know the internet's something else, man.
They
They
like,
catch
man,
everything,
they
bro.
ain't gonna know.
I gotta see that. I gotta see that. I
Dude,
probably
it's
watch that.
I'm gonna
hilarious.
send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you.
All right.
All right, so Devontae Smith or Brandon Cooks at this point. So game flow is in favor of Brandon Cooks.
It
'Cause
really is. It really is.
Yeah.
However,
Yep.
I wouldn't be
Devontae
mad
Smith.
at Devontae. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at using Devontae either.
And again, I think a lot of eyes will be on CeeDee Lamb in this game. Like you gotta think, they are going against Miami. Like who
Ooh, that's
like
gonna be a good
who
matchup.
will
Him and Jalen Ramsey.
Mhm.
Yeah, Jalen
So-
probably gonna follow.
But then you gotta think what Xavier Howard's gonna be on. Will he be on?
Yeah. Oof.
It'll be
It
a
ain't
good
like
matchup.
Deshaun ain't like when Byron Jones was there.
That dude was like mincemeat, bro. Oh,
Dude, he was Eli
God.
Apple before Eli Apple, bro.
He was bad, bro.
He had that one good year, got paid. And
That's it. That's all it takes.
Oh man. I guess Devontae Smith. I feel like it's close.
No, it is. It
Yeah.
is close. Because like the things that we already mentioned, you got to think who in that secondary for Miami is going to like lock in on. Like they're going to key in on CeeDee Lamb. They're going to try their best to shut down CeeDee Lamb, and Brandon Cooks should be beneficiary of like those vacated targets. But
Maybe.
it's still Devontae Smith, man. I still got to roll with Devontae Smith.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that because I think even with that situation with CeeDee Lamb, I think you might get Ferguson in there. You might see some Gallup in there. You might see the other fourth string guy that comes in there. It could be a plethora of different things with that
who's
one.
the new tight end? Ferguson.
He's
He's been
decent.
ball.
So yeah, I'll roll Smith on this one. I don't have too much of the warm and fuzzies, but I'll roll with it. I'll roll with it. But yeah, good luck to you, Marcus. Let us know how you do. Once again, Merry Christmas on that one there. But yeah, I guess at this point, do y'all have anything else? Anything football related, holiday related? Anything on your minds, peoples?
No, man, just grateful for the time. Grateful for the time, spending with the fam. I'm looking forward to it. I hope y'all have a, blessed Christmas. It's everything's good. It's all good.
Yep, same here, man. Just enjoy this family time. Be safe. And have a good weekend. And Merry Christmas to everybody.
Hey, I'm sending it to you now, Walt.
Yeah. Oh, you sending me the video?
You found the clip.
It probably pop right up. It probably pop right up on YouTube.
Only thing you gotta do is Google a butter rim guy passes the ball to himself. And
it come right up, yep.
That's funny. Marcus also said, forgot to add, he got Alec Pierce as well in that mix. But he said, I'm in the semis. Thank you guys. Happy holidays.
Yeah, I'm trying not to get smoked today.
I mean, what helps you in our league?
It's those.
This is a perfect. This is a perfect segue. This is a perfect segue to my upgrades. You have Justin Fields. You have DJ Moore. Those two people should ball out today against the Arizona Cardinals.
I hope so. I need a big game from Justin today. I need a big one.
Yeah. I picked him up in one of my leagues, so
I need a big game from Justin and Minshew. Minshew got to go crazy though.
I mean, he went crazy against me last week.
Yeah, because Justin didn't do that. Yeah, Justin didn't do nothing last week.
And then going before the afternoon games last Sunday, I was like, okay, I got a chance here. Then all of a sudden,
Here
the
come Debo, CMC,
bro.
David, man, they've been carrying me these last couple weeks, man.
Ooh, man, Debo snatched my chain. I didn't feel comfortable about that at all last week. But yeah, Justin Fields upgrade. Rashad White, we mentioned it earlier. I mean, that is definitely an upgrade. DJ Moore for the same reasons as Justin Fields and Trey McBride. Like that man has been a monster as far as volume is concerned at tight end, and not to mention that Hollywood Brown is out today, so that's just even more targets for that man.
Yep.
All right, the downgrade list. Oof. Sam Howell. I do not have the warm and fuzzies about him against the Jets. Gus Edwards against the 49ers. I don't feel too comfortable with that either. Cortland Sutton against New England. That whole game environment I don't like at all. And then Dalton Schultz against the Browns. You can kick rocks on that one too. So yeah. And then of course, one time for the one time with these hashtags here, free Kyle Pitts, free James Cook,
Free Jalen Warren.
free Jalen Warren, man. Now, hopefully, these hashtags this year become more, prosperous than the ones that we had last year.
Yeah, I think so because James Cook has been unleashed over the past couple of weeks, even though he didn't show it. And shout out to him for being a Bills running back that had over 1,000 yards as of now, man. Like they haven't done that in I don't know how long. So I think they really do got their running back for like the future. So.
I hope so, except for the vulture part. You see, they brought up Lenny Fournette, and he was in the game yesterday returning kicks.
Yeah, they don't trust. The crazy thing is, he said in a press conference when they asked him about being picked up, and he was saying he was grateful. He was like, "Man, I'll even return kicks, man. That's how grateful I am." And sure enough, they had him returning kicks. I'm like, wow. Like, man, I guess.
Play ball.
I guess he ain't. I guess he's humbled enough for that.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I didn't think he'd be back in the league based on how the league's just like his skill set and how the league is nowadays. That just like went out the window quick.
Yeah. I mean, you got to think he's 28, 29 still. So I mean, he ain't.
He's still young.
Yeah, he ain't pushed that 30 threshold to where it's like, you were thinking in the past. And then again, I think the only running back who I know who's kind of doing a thing still with that same age bracket is probably Mostert and Derrick Henry. Somewhere around like that same age frame.
I mean, what about the vulture on the same team, Lat Murray? Like he's been in the league forever.
Yeah, Lat Murray, but not to the degree. Like Derrick Henry is still
RB1 status.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like somebody that age still got a job in the league at his position. That's
how old is that dude, man? 40.
It feels like
he about to be the next Frank Gore, bro. What you mean?
Man used to be the franchise running back for the Raiders when they was in Oakland.
Bro.
Yeah, I kind of felt like well, yeah, he played for a long time, but I kind of feel like with Lat Murray, I kind of feel like he almost in a Deontay Foreman kind of deal. Like somebody pick him up and need a running back, he come out, ball out a couple games, and
bro,
he might put a couple games together.
He'll be 34 in January. He'll be 34 in January. This man is 33 years old, bro.
He's an alien, bro. Ain't no way.
Dude, the last alien I saw at running back was Adrian Peterson.
No, Frank Gore. I think Frank Gore lasted longer.
Yeah, Frank Gore played for long.
No, he did. But I was thinking about more so the alien of AP in that MVP year.
Oh, yeah.
Where he tore his ACL and came back in 7 months and just ran for 2,000 yards.
I think he was just around maybe touching 30 around that time, probably.
It's ridiculous. Warrior Law, what's up?
Merry Christmas, bro. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, some of these running backs, I don't know. It's astonishing to me. It really is.
Yeah, I mean, but you got to think now that the game, like you mentioned it, Jamar, like a man of Laddie's, not Laddie's, Leonard Fournette's. Everybody want that Jahmyr Gibbs, that James Cook. Like they want a running back that can scatter. Like they want like a scat back, like a dual threat, one that can actually catch too as well. I think that's what everybody wants one of those guys up on their team now. I think that's the way that the running back position has shifted toward in today's game. So.
But it's like you want one of those, but you also want one of those that can pass block too, so they can be a 3-down back. And not
for sure. But you got some of those guys like that.
Alvin Kamara?
Saquon is one. Saquon can actually pass block as well.
So. Saquon need to get off that team.
Yeah, for sure.
They can come trade up too.
Hey, Hey, real
But
talk. I was,
I don't think they are though. They gave Daniel that money, so
bro. I was
they kind of stuck.
so heated when they got that deal done like 15 minutes before the deadline and gave him that money. So
That
they
1 year
they
deal, yeah.
yeah,
He
so
had
they could
only got a 1 year
franchise.
deal, right?
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
thing was, they gave Daniel Jones that money. Had they not gave him that money before that deadline deal for the contract extension, they would have had to they would have franchised Daniel Jones and they would have let Saquon
Right.
walk. I was so mad about that. So Warrior Loft, he says starts Colts defense versus Falcons, Bears defense versus Cardinals, Broncos defense versus injured New England. Um,
I do Bears or Colts. Well, yeah, you're gonna be a homer too. I think I'm kind of being a homer, but either one.
Uh, the question is, I'm pretty
I
sure he
mean,
is. Is Kyler starting today?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think he's playing with nobody today, though.
no, he
Uh,
got Rondell Moore, he got Greg Dortch, he
but
got
yeah,
um Walton.
I'll probably
Ooh,
go with the Bears on this one, or like you said, Indianapolis. But
the Walmart greeter. I don't know who else.
I know how the Bears do, so
Yeah, yeah. Either or, flip a coin. I think they'll give you similar production. Either or, I'm not mad at. I'm not mad at it, but I think that they'll give you a little bit more upside than like the Broncos defense. Not saying that the Broncos defense can like that's still a pretty good streaming option as well, but
It is. Broncos
yeah,
just they just ran into an angry Lions team last week.
yep.
yeah.
Boy, oh boy. Oh man, but I guess if we don't have anything else, I will just want to say this, fellas. Definitely, I am very, blessed and grateful for this podcast for having you all be a part of this journey. Um, with me. Um, every year I feel like it just keeps getting better and better type deal, and it's and at the end of the day, it's just the love, the camaraderie with you all, and the people that joins us every week. I just every Sunday I look forward to getting up and hopping on, do what I got to do first thing in the morning at the stores, then making sure I'm back in time to make sure I have a good couple of hours with you all before football gets started. So just want to say that. So Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, bro.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Nah, we appreciate all of that, bro. And I mean, you basically said the same thing, man. Definitely thankful for you guys, man, and doing this on a a week to week basis. And honestly, bro, me being able to be here with my schedule and how crazy it's been with my work schedule, being on here as much as I have this year, it's just been a blessing in
Yeah.
itself. You know what I mean? So it's hey, I'm definitely appreciative for that as well.
Absolutely. So I guess with that being said, Mr. Reed, where can they find us?
Man, you can basically find us anywhere where podcasts are being found. You guys see the ticker right there: Apple, Spotify, Amazon, iHeartRadio. You can make sure you check out the YouTube page, especially. Like, share, comment, subscribe. We are streaming live right now on YouTube as well as Facebook and Twitch. Jamar got the ticker right now. Join the Discord. It's been great conversation on a day-to-day basis with these games being a little bit more scattered the way how they've been, like Thursday night games, Saturday night games, Sunday games. It's been really really beneficial for us as well as you guys. So again, like all the love, commenting, shares, everybody joining the Discord, it's all been greatly appreciated.
That's facts. So everybody that's still in the playoffs, good luck to you. Next week, Championship Sunday.
Yes, it is.
The moment we all been waiting for.
Man, who gonna be there, bro? Like who gonna?
That's the thing.
Who gonna just go across that Sahara Desert on their knees and just kind of make it to like the promised land. You know, up on the other end of the desert, it's like this oasis. You know what I mean? I hope to meet you guys there. We'll see.
Oh,
That's the hope. I want all of us to have at least one in the game for championship Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I got a championship today for one of my leagues, but I'm actually still in the running for the Destination Fantasy league. So we'll see what happens. We'll see.
Good luck, bro. Good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck. I know Ian's in the running still for the main league
yeah.
with us after he beat me last week. It's cool.
Oh.
It's cool.
Hey, Ian came with that fire, man.
Dude, why did San
God.
Francisco do that? More importantly, why did it was specifically Christian McCaffrey, and if it wasn't him, it was Deebo Samuel. It wasn't no George Kittle in there. It wasn't no Brandon Ayuk. It wasn't no Greg Jennings or whatever that dude name.
CMC is a walking 25 points any given week.
Dude, Kyle Shanahan could have had Brock Purdy hand the ball off to Kyle Shanahan and scored. I would have took that. Dang.
Hey, he got
they've
me
been
too,
getting
bro.
me through. They've been getting me through the last couple of weeks.
Dude. But yeah, nevertheless, I hope to see y'all on the other side on that one. But until then, for Wake Up Mr. West, for Ian, for
Mason today, baby. Mason Rudolph.
let me cut him off before he starts banging that drum.
I'm just gonna say where the drum at.
I ain't even got it, bro.
Yes. Yes. Oh Lord. I think he about to go get it.
Hey, look, bro. We ain't going to the playoffs, I completely understand that. But to get a win, it still means a lot this late in the season.
Oh man, so Mason, Rudolph, and Fred-nosed reindeer over there. I'm Jamar. I'll see y'all next week.
Adios.
Peace.
Deuces.